crack. And Kolo was surprised. He's like, for what? You know? He goes, I didn't do nothing. And then I go, fucking shit, go the boys, you know? So me and you're gonna have a fucking crack. Like, we're gonna have the boys jump you right now. But I knew Kolo from Wellington jail, so I thought, you know, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I gave him a one-on-one. You know, we could have jumped him right then. Me and the 2-3 other boys there, other on the boys, got to jump Kolo. And the boys that, mind you, the boys that Kolo was training with, he was training with another 3 Islander blokes. When that shit kicked off, they turned a blind eye. They just kept on training and left Kolo with it. So I don't know if they're OC boys or not, but when they were training, they were with Kolo, they were training with him, you know, they were eating with him on the table, training together. But when that shit kicked off, they had nothing to do with him. They wanted nothing to do with him. So because I knew Kolo from Wellington jail, my first lagging, I didn't want to shit go him. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I could have had him jump right then at MRRC pod 10, but we had a crack. So Kolo came up to me from behind, and we started talking. And then I said, you know what, we're gonna fucking go right now. And he's like, for what? And I'm like, shit, go the boys. And he goes, I didn't do nothing. I smacked him in the face. And he goes, you know, he was surprised. He goes, I didn't do nothing. And that was it. The rest was history. You know, we had a crack right there and there, in the pod 10 in the yard. So I approached him. I started throwing punches. You know, I just fucking rushed him. You know, I didn't hold back, but he didn't hold back either. He fought back. He threw a few punches back at me. And then it was just a push and shove all the way through. I had him, then I pushed him against the wall, and I started throwing punches at him. He had his hands up. He had his both hands up like this. He was covering. And then I just started fucking laying punches into him. He got me back for a few more punches. And mind you, I had a jumper and a jacket on. I came from Wellington jail, it was pretty cold up there. So I had a jumper and a shirt and a jumper and a jacket on, and I couldn't swim properly. So I stepped back and I took off my shirt, and I took off my jumper and my jacket, and I told Kolo, come. I go, how? And so we're both there champing up, dancing, and then we both get into it. And we're both throwing it, and mind you, I can see the guards coming in. There's like 10, 15, 20 of them, and they're just standing